I love her. Christ, that was rough. Hell yeah, another one maxed out. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
For the past 3 years, I have sought out to play through games I never could due to one reason or another. These are the games I've completed since. I have now decided to just upload my journeys to YouTube so others may go through them with me. This is my journey through
Metaphor, ReFantazio. I unfortunately think I'm beating the game today. I hope I'm not. Because I just got Basilio. And I only have Stroll max rank. It'd be very sad if he was the only one ever maxed out. Oh, I was under level for the fucking... That's why, okay. Guess it's time to grind a lot. I don't see that boy anywhere. Hey, there's that weirdo. The fuck? Hey, do you know that Parapus boy? He was laying around here before. You mean that kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something? Oh, there was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too? Isn't his picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside the capital. Mister here gave it to me. He journeys to all sorts of places. I've been to lots of incredible places in my travels. Yeah? Who cares?
You know.
It's so big outside the capital. Mister says there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before, and too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new, so... Do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
What?
A tree that's all red? You spill paint on the picture or something? No, the tree really is all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said. Wait, this tree's just huge then? Such a thing is too big, isn't it? Then even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert at trying to climb trees. Not one person's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in Grand Chat without breaking a sweat.
So
Really?
cool.
That's so cool.
You know.
Hey, girl. My name's Maria. Oh, okay. Listen, my mom told me that all the people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy. So that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm real sorry about that, Maria. These fucking parents, man.
Okay.
It's okay, but if you want to make it up to me, will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be friend. You're no longer aggressive boy. Are you just boy or tolerant boy?
Thank you. We became friends.
Mister, I made a new friend.
Really amazing.
You did great breaking down the barriers.
Mister.
It's all thanks to you. I just showed him the pictures you gave me and we started talking.
By the way,
No one knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud. But Miss Fabienne's my family now because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did today, and now I have a friend.
you.
Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel. I love her so much. I'm so sad that it took me this long to fucking rank her up again. I can sense Maria's earnestness and the profound trust that she's placed in me. Almost done with Maria.
he gave me courage.
Good. Oh, okay. The boy? Boy. Oh, there he is. Excuse me. Are you okay? Are you hungry at all? I want to be friends. And I, brought these pictures with me and... You're different from me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. That is not true. He left. He said I have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty, and he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him, and they don't even try to find out.
If so,
We should probably check on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I understand him better now. I thought I was alone too, but I learned that I wasn't. So I'm gonna talk to him. I won't give up.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him too. I'll ask Fabienne what she thinks. We can all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. See you later. Protect Maria at all costs. I feel like I say that every single time. About fucking time! Catherina hasn't asked to talk in ages. We're talking to Catherina. The bad bitch. She's genuinely badder than Junah. I don't go fuck.
So,
I told my supporters I was dropping out of the race for the crown. They were understanding about it. But some of them do sure like to run wild, hunting down the rich and raking money, I heard. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off to the woods, holding them for ransom. And not just the nobles, but merchants too. Manihot's the one spurring it all on. What a name. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could do something, being that it's my fault and all.
What's that about?
I suppose it is kind of... I didn't mean to say that. Honestly, I just pressed the button.
as for me,
I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their heads. Now they're treating petty robbery like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
the truth is,
A long time ago, back when I was a little dustbin, there was this old parapet man who gave me a little cash, even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people would run to a market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but not me. I bought a dagger. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the parapet's code to defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke, and that's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting became natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of those wounds should have killed me, but I tell ya, I wasn't ever going back to those days of getting used.
but
I came back to the village just one time, hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't. Did he die or something?
Why?
He was dead, on the side of the road, like he got dumped there. Yep. They said he left to find work. The job was to be a test subject for igniters. Oh. The pay was good for what a parapet can earn anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted the money though was to give it away, so I was told. Guess that's just who he was. That's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to. But it's been my only goal, if I'm honest. You're not giving up, are you? How can I make her see? Right, the novel had a section on this topic.
Huh?
You know your letters? The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation.
huh.
I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I'd want to live in.
Right then.
So I've got to put in the work. Hey, fill her up. Got it in you to help me out once more? Please?
It'll be fine.
You don't need to have to ask. I already know what you're thinking.
Are you serious?
Do ya? Your fancy magic include mind reading? I want to stop Manihot though. Will you go with me? Of course. Thanks, fill her up. I gotta say, it is so assuring to have you along. Like it says, Catherina's determination as long as her strong faith in me. She should have been a party member.
I expected no less of you.
Displays the location of items and unexplored areas. Oh, okay. Significantly, the refuses to. Oh, okay. Oh, is that why it took this long? Because I had to unlock Altabury? Apparently their hangout was on the outskirts of Altabury. They've been keeping their particulars a secret from me, though. She's such a bad bitch, bro. I'll look into it and get back to you. You'll stop by again, though, yeah? We can go together.
Many thanks.
Thanks. I'll be waiting. I parted ways with Catherina and returned to the group. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. The curse isn't around him anymore. That's cool. Ovi wasn't at the church, but I thought I could feel their presence. Of course, maybe it was just my imagination.
What is it?
Oh, there's a back door here. If we just
This is the place.
fill her up, I can feel magma coming from behind this door, and it's not good.
All right.
Well, let's go take a look.
That's surely right.
Yes, if we're careful. Now I'm going to open his door.
Dear God,
please help Mama and all the rest of the sick people? If you do, I promise to always pray a whole lot and be a good girl. Those voices.
Oh,
Eupha, fill her up. What are you doing down here in the basement? This is a sick room, you realize, for Ovi's mother and the others who are ailing. Ovi. They are faithful adherents, afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. Those afflicted are prone to violence, as though they are not at themselves, so we have to contain them here. That's right. Mama and everyone got, possessed by something evil. That's why I go to church every day and pray for a really long time. If I pray under the church, God will heal me. God will hear me faster, right? Do you do anything other than pray down here? This illness appears to only affect followers of Sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Therefore, we must continue offering our prayers unto God. Oh my God. The only path to triumphing over malady, whatever it is the path of profound faith. But something's not right here. That smell I've been faintly sensing. I can see it now.
I won't.
This place is filled with stagnant magma. Probably because there's far too many intense feelings are concentrated in one place.
About that.
Are you saying the prayers themselves are the cause of the illness? I don't mean to deny Sanctism, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused our God to become a calamity upon us. The magma here reminds me of what I felt back then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much may only serve to worsen the illness. Still your heretical tongue? Pagan, our prayers shall be heard.
Come on.
Eupha can see what you can't. You should listen to her. Fill her up.
Silence.
You know, you're nothing more than a heathen. What could you possibly know? Suffering believer. Mama!
Leave this place.
Their pain is only worsened by blasphemers who dare speak against God in this holy church. Leave here at once. Down with religion!
Shame to admit.
There are times when prayer is a comfort, like during times of illness, but to rely on it as your only means of succor? I can't imagine it.
If we do nothing.
And just think, that distorted magma, born aloft on so much blindly zealous prayer, if it spreads, the whole town will be in danger. I think we need to take action.
That's surely right.
Yes, we can't let the disaster that happened in Etria repeat itself. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who loves her mother so much, loves her mother, to go do what I did. I just added 2 words. I and many other islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched my parents into an early grave. My heart still bleeds from that loss. Even if they scorn me as a pagan, I don't know. They said it a million times. I'm going to do the best I can. Just like you when you helped me fill her up. I can sense Eupha's earnestness and her deep trust in me.
It is as it was when you ended the calamity on the... Be that as it may.
However, if we try to persuade them now, they will only dig in their heels all the harder. Let's leave and come back when calm has been restored. I return to the group with Eupha. Fuck religion! Can we discuss the fact that you were a small child last time? Hello there, I've come to pick up my dress for the festival. I thought the Rosette girl who picked it up earlier was in your employ, Lady Junah. Oh, for fuck's sake. A Rosette girl, you say? It couldn't be. The singer who was shouting at you from last year's festival? If I recall, her name was Neuras, and she's still harassing me. That outfit is in danger.
Hurry!
Perhaps she hasn't gotten far. Let's have a look around. Phew. There she is, over there.
Please.
Neuras, right? Did you take my outfit? If so, I'll have it back, please.
What do you want?
Your outfit? Don't play dumb. You're the one who would have to go. You're the only one who would have to go to stoop so low. Oh, really? Well, I did pick up my dress earlier, but it's just sold last year, so it's ashes now.
That's...
You wouldn't. No matter how much you may dislike Junah, there was no need to burn it. It was my dress to do what I want with. They tailored it to my measurements just last year. And they have the audacity to trot you in the same bloody dress. The comparisons alone would make a mockery of me. You're a big, famous songstress. What the hell compels you to show up out of the blue for a sideshow and steal my livelihood? So you listen. Bow out, I'll spread those pretty Erica flowers all over the stage. They're poisonous, of course. Perfect for a viper like you. Maybe you'll shed your skin and the world will find out what a cute little thing you really are.
Hold on.
Fill her up, don't. I was about to fucking hit her in the back of the head. Why Erica flowers? Dun, 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 dun. I can't. I'm scared. If there are Erica flowers on stage, I'll... She said they were poisonous. Is that why you're scared? No, there's another reason. No, that's not the problem here. I know I was asked to do it, but in a way, I did steal this performance from her. Still, I can't let all the people looking forward to it down now.
So, a song.
Oh. Music shares its origin with magic, you know. A song has the power to lift spirits and ease sorrows. As a child, music was my only hope in a way. I want to share that hope with people all over the world through the magic that we call song. People used to say my head was in the clouds, that I was a dreamer, but it's not a dream. It's both my reality and my future. I can achieve it. I will achieve it. You're not so different, I imagine. You're making an effort to take the future in your hands. Quite a pair we make, hmm? I can sense Junah's faith in me as our goals align. She should just let me punch that bitch in the back of the head.
Now then.
I've decided. Forget the dress. I'll show up just as I am. No bells and whistles.
Thanks.
I appreciate you being here today. Let's stop by Capra to tell him about the outfit and then head back.
Eat up, you two.
Oh shit.
Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish
I'm
has
finishing
some
Maria. Let's
complexity to
go.
it.
She's one of the ones I wanted to finish the most.
Enough for everyone.
Aw, look at her.
I was
Oh, her
thinking
neck was all
maybe it would be
weird
good
just
if I
now.
gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
Oh my god, she's so precious.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to
This is
warn
true.
you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger.
Aw.
Oh, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw
She's
it
still the baddest
plain.
bitch in this game.
My eyes were opened, and I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all.
Her, Catherine, and Brigitte
Go
are
ahead and eat your fill.
the baddest bitches
If
in
I
this
were
game.
to. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Where's the boy? Maria's idea proved to be a huge success. A large crowd formed and we served plenty of food.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts.
I'll consider it.
Nice.
Oh, he's here.
Yay.
You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm not.
Who says she's normal?
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better.
Aww.
It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis. I couldn't even
I know that's supposed to
remember
be
my
main
name.
character, but it looks like 2B in the background there.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but... it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us?
I enjoyed a heartwarming meal with Maria and Apis. I don't remember how he pronounced it.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss
It's all
Fabian
thanks
said
to
she
you.
wants to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
You'll always have my support.
You'll help us serve food again, right, mister? Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
Aww. You have a lot of friends
Sounds
now,
like you're
don't
making
you?
Plenty of friends.
Yep, it's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures,
No, that's not true.
I imagine your
Those
voice
pictures
in my
gave you a
head
push,
saying,
but this was all you, girl.
just do your best. I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that because you have a home now?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabienne to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabienne. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong.
I love her!
I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabienne, so...
She said all that, but she still is gonna miss me.
Can't die, okay? So please come back.
Instead of pictures, when I return, I'll bring you back a kind, caring country.
When that happens, will this be a place where people only cry when they're happy?
I'll make sure of
I
it.
want to help you too. I wish everyone could smile and laugh all the time.
I can sense Maria's profound kindness and her unwavering trust in me.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria.
She's pure-hearted is
Keeper
underselling it,
and
I feel like.
heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers,
Who is
work to
this
give
voice?
truth
I want to know
to
who
our
this is.
hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I want to be with Mr.
The
forever.
savior. The 4? God damn. I wonder if can the savior like fully res people? That'd be really strong.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back.
Aw.
I still dream about going on a journey one day. To all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him. And then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
And now
Do the two of
looking
you
forward
have a
to it.
moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Of course,
Okay,
mommy.
coming. Let's go.
Oh, she looks so happy. Look at her. She was so excited to go help out. Oh my god. I'm gonna miss this supporter rank. Yeah, I know.
let us pause.
Something's amiss.
Oh,
Eupha! Oh shit. It's her. What shamelessness? Pardon?
You!
Don't play us for fools. We know this is all you're doing, pagan.
Oi!
Where did you take Sanctor Hyperic and the sick ones?
What?
Are they gone?
That can't be.
No.
Just the worst.
I heard what happened. You insulted Sanctism, and Sanctor Hyperic was in a righteous rage. No, you've misunderstood. I just wanted to help those people in the cellar. Eupha, are you a bad person like everyone says? I just want Mama back. Give her back, please. Oh, V. Do you people have no hearts? They called you minions of the devil, but now I believe it. That illness is pagan handiwork for certain.
No, we mustn't.
But wait,
yield.
please. I just want to talk with you all. You're wasting your words. They're not going to listen. At least not right now. But, oh, fill her up. Dun 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 dun. Are you alright?
That's true.
I
But
should be the one asking you that. Weren't you scared?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for asking, fill her up.
Oh,
I can't believe they treated you as badly as they did me. If anything happened to you, well, I would have had to cast a lifelong curse on them. Oh, okay.
I think not.
I wouldn't, actually do that. But I did truly fear the look in their eyes. I understand being worried for those who have disappeared, yet this was together, altogether different. What? Yet this was altogether different. Oh my god. When they started crowding me, I could see the distortion of magma around them. I hesitate to give voice to this, but it felt like a possession.
But then...
But what can I do to help when they see me as some sort of great enemy?
listen.
I stepped them out of all out of this trance. You always seem so unshakably optimistic, and your conviction. How are you the way you are? I never feel any sense of hesitation from you. I really admire that. I worry constantly, and I'm always looking for answers.
No.
Everyone worries, and everyone wants answers to the unknown.
Is it true?
Really? I always feel like I'm the only one who's confused and feeling helpless. Eventually, I accepted that it was simply my fate to never change. My destiny was to be born a priestess and die as one.
But then...
But now, I started to think my fate might be in my own hands. Maybe I can bend chance to my will. After all, it was by chance that I met Ovi and Hyperic. Yet now I care deeply about what happens to them. If my feelings can be altered so dramatically, then my destiny may be one of change and transformation after all.
I do believe...
And now I want to transform into a source of strength for Ovi and Hyperic.
Right.
Great, I'll help you with that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Fill Her Up. Let's start the search for Hyperic and those who were sick. I can sense Eupha's deep gratitude and determination. I'm zooming through Eupha.
The old, cowardly me is no more.
I'm sure we could find clues at the church, but we can't get close to it right now.
Must.
It's nearly night anyway, so let's come back another day. I'll try to come up with a plan by then. Let's come back another day with those people who are sick that I got kidnapped. And all the people that are framing you. Can we discuss you being a small child? It's nearly time. So many guests.
Incredible.
That's the appeal of a world-famous songstress for you.
Right.
Isn't it though? But look at you. You become quite the charmer.
Hey,
Anyway, if the stage gets covered in Erica flowers, I'm done for. Today you're an escort and a bodyguard. If you see Murdis, stop her.
Oh.
Would you look at the size of this crowd, Lady Junah? It's unlike anything we've ever seen. Good, because you haven't seen anything yet.
excuse me.
Though I must apologize that I'm not dressed the part. I thought comfort might be the way to go. Come now, no need for apologies. You're beautiful in everything you wear. And on that note, you'll be on soon. Are you ready? Ooh, I know you see me standing here.
That's...
Oh, and I don't mean to alarm you, but I did see Murdis in the crowd. She looked pensive. I hope she isn't planning anything untoward.
It'll be fine.
I'll take care of
What
it.
a relief.
You're indeed a reliable porter. Thank you. Junah's performance ended without incident and was a roaring success. But as for Murtis, unpardonable. Absolutely inexcusable.
Oh.
You. Here to shove me off, are ya?
Listen.
I won't do anything if you don't do anything. Don't worry, I'm putting this behind me. I did get a basket of them ready, you know. They weren't even in season, so it was a real struggle to get even that many. But I don't think I'm feeling it. Hearing her sing shook me to my core. Reminded me that I've got a soul too. I think I'm still shaking. Have you looked at the crowd? Really studied their faces? They're over the moon. Wouldn't be half as many like this if it had been me up there.
I was in the wrong.
And for what it's worth, I am sorry about the dress. I bet they would have loved to see her all proper done up. This is goodbye then. I think I'll head home to the countryside. Give my regards to the songstress. Character development? That quickly? Are we, but she's gonna be like, no, go after her. We're gonna make friends with her. Yeah.
Well.
Phew, did you see the crowd? Everyone looks so happy out there. This is why I do what I do. For a view of sea of smiles, the stage is the best seat in the house. And not an Erica flower in sight. I'm on top of the world right now, except for being positively parched. A warm beverage with my compliments, Lady Junah.
Thanks.
Thank you. So considerate.
Wait!
Don't drink that. Shh. Silence, interloper. As soon as I saw he was in the Sanctus fucking outfit, I was like, hey, that's poisoned. Oh, hold on, you. What gives bumping into me and... What's going on? You alright then? Glad to hear. That man, he was mumbling about Sanctism and Luis doing something or other. Guess you just had to stand out. Guess you just stand out in the crowd.
Hey.
Hey, is your throat alright? Dunno. It suddenly started hurting a bit. Murtis! Hey, Capra, come help us! I hope Murtis will be alright. I didn't like that cough. She deserves it. That drink the man tried to give me. Was I his target then? And Murtis.
Junah.
Are you okay after all that?
Yes.
Yes, I'm fine, yes. But if it weren't for Murtis, I hate to think what might have happened. Lady Junah, are you safe? Murtis has come too, but she won't speak a word. Certainly not an easy woman to deal with, is she? We also apprehended the culprit. It seems to be full in an attempt to ruin your throat. The water he offered you was actually a powerful poison. Goodness, I'm so glad everyone made it out. Okay, she didn't deserve all that now. Is her career ruined now?
No way.
Oh no, Murtis must have breathed in those toxins. What? That would mean... That's why she isn't speaking? The authorities said the poison was extracted from Erica flowers and the antidote was created by boiling its own leaves. Still, who could know which leaves to pick? If the Erica flowers aren't in bloom, then the leaves look like any other plant. But I know all about Erica flowers and I could tell their leaves from the others. I know where they bloom too.
Well then.
The only thing we can do is go pick them.
Yes.
Ah yes, I suppose you're right. We have to. I have to go. I have to help. I can't stand by as the person who just saved me wastes away.
Please.
Fill her up. Help me, please. I want to help Murtis, but I can't do this alone. Please, come with me to help her. Next time.
It's just a pretty flower.
I can't just take off right now. I need to sort things out first. I will go, but I need some time to... I know we're short on. We are very short on time. I return to the island with a downcast Junah in tow. I feel like I've gotten support from Junah's devotees. Yet Junah's increasing faith in me. Thanks for nothing. This better be the start of his thing.
Oh. It's not really as big a deal as it sounds. It's about Del, is all.
Yeah.
Felt like he died trusting me to sort some things out on my own. The whole Luis thing, sure, but... Where do I go from here, like? I mean, Del protected me when I was nothing, and I can't stay nothing, else I'll never pay that debt back, yeah? I've got to keep pushing forward.
That's right. For him. For you.
Thing is, I don't know where I'm going, or where I even want to take myself. So instead of going forward, I feel like I'm just running in circles.
We'll have to win first.
You're right there, but... Ugh.
Oh, he just starts doing sit-ups. He's doing what Ryuji did. Basilio's doing sit-ups like a man possessed. Watch over Basilio as he lost himself in an endless set of sit-ups.
But, bollocks. What were we just talking about?
Who knows?
Just came back to me. I was
Oh,
thinking of what
I was
wanted
hoping
to
to
eat
like just
in
get
the
mine
future,
off
like.
it.
But, well, suppose that can all wait, eh?
Yep.
Luis had it all wrong, but all his posh talk sounded right to me. So we hung on to his dream, us too, and we made it ours too, for all the good that did. We just turned into the same kind of grown-ups we used to hate when we were kids. Used to call us whatever they liked. Too weak, too young, or just the wrong bleeding tribe. Any excuse to look down on us. We can't let them make that our world's normal. So, for now, I'll just focus on getting stronger and looking to the future.
I'm counting on you.
Thanks. That's it then, eh? Gonna give it all I got for Del's sake and mine.
That's right. I can sense Basilio's enthusiasm and trust.
The ardent champion, Basilio.
Berserker.
Within him dwells the virtue of the berserker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
It's been a good day.
That's the last one. Sort of.
I've got time to work out where I'm going. No quick answer, I figure. So I can think about it all I like.
You good?
Oh, no worries. It's nothing. Just an old scratch is all.
Are we sure?
So, you know, sorry to trouble you, yeah?
You can trouble me whenever you want, man. You're the GOAT. After seeing Basilio rush off, I headed back as well.
Now why do that?
I am astonished you managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you surely want me a new memory returned.
Incredible.
All right.
Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Yes.
Yes. I was able to remember a few things, thank you. But before
Please.
that, seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some stories of your travels? Oh, I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. What's happening? Oh, shit. Excuse me. I see. Interesting. Though I heard nothing that might reveal this place. Which means, I suppose, that the king must have imprisoned me here because... Did you figure something out? I mentioned before, did I not? I believe I'd hit upon this place's true nature.
Listen here.
I believe this to be a classroom at the Royal Mage Academy. But that place is already... Yes, there's a place you ventured near, yet I felt nothing. I'd wondered if we were somewhere in the ruins. From what you've told me, it seems unlikely. In other words, this is a separate place simply based upon a study of the Mage Academy, meaning that the king expressly created the room to conduct research. I imagine I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop the transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travails may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, the only path toward them was continuing my pursuits.
This research.
The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come.
Yeah.
Let's find out together.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses, or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful.
This
truly.
newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. What a utopia will make reality. I'll battle my past until the end. I guess that's Moore's willingness to accept the truth, whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt trust towards me. The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
May the truth guide
Soul
us.
hacker!
Listen here.
Now, it is time for your next task. A true test. This one, the thesis project as it were. I ask you to research an elite archetype. Elite archetypes can only be revealed by having a peerless, unbreakable bond. And then, said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. It appears not which one you choose to focus on. It matters, it matters not, so long as you do so until it can improve no longer.
This one's important.
Okay. This is a height that none before you reached. The stronger your power, the greater it will
If all
impact me.
goes according to plan.
Once this research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight, and with it, our ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands, Filler Up. Let us break through the barriers of this trial and see our dream to fruition.
I have faith in you.
I will believe in you to the very end. Good. No one's around.
Yes?
The distortion of macula feels fainter than it did before. Why would that be? Maybe because no one is around.
That's surely right.
You may be right.
Time to go!
Let's go down to the basement. I truly hope everything's alright. Is that how she talks? I don't remember. Or does she just roll her R like once, like right?
Oh,
There isn't anyone here. Where have they gone? Gone? Freaks?
actually,
Fill her up. Look what I found. I think Hyperic must have written this. Here's an entry from June. Their illnesses are steadily worsening. I pray and pray, but it's not enough. I know it is my fault. Well, one can't call Hyperic an uncaring man. Look how he takes responsibility for this strange illness. The most recent entry says, prayers are not enough. Faith is not enough. It is because the devil dwells in their hearts. The fools. Illness is a punishment from God, and his wrath will spread throughout the country. We must beg his forgiveness. From this land saturated with his fury, I and the other believers will offer up our flesh. We beseech thee, O God, to forgive our sins. Close Ray.
is this perhaps?
I can't believe this. Hyperic has taken their parishioners? They're in great danger. What did he mean by this land saturated by his fury?
Oh,
Wait a second. Here's mentioned they're going to throw themselves into a volcano. Okay.
that can't be.
Maybe he means the main Sanctus temple in Altabury? I think so, because look at the illustration of the mountain. The word volcano is inscribed on its northern side. Who's there? What are you doing? Ovi! We found out where your mother is, and everyone else too. It's just that it's quite far. Liar! You're just trying to trick me. They all said Pagians like you are liars. Why did you take Mama? Don't you know Mama's sick? You're awful.
No.
The one who took your mother was Hyperic. I'm gonna leave Hyperic's journal here. Please, someday when you feel like a big, strong girl, have someone read it to you.
It's all right.
And by the way, Ovi, I haven't forgot my promise to teach you that dance. After I help your mother, let's practice, shall we? That's a lie. I know it's be hard for you to believe me, Ovi. People can lose sight of the truth if they believe in something too strongly. But I want you to know that it really was a joy to have met you. Please don't think I lie when I say this. Fill her up. Please come with me. I want to stop by
Please, you
Pyric.
must.
As far away as it is, we can't pass through the mountains. But we could fly there.
We should hurry.
Then we need to get there as quickly as
Yes,
possible.
indeed.
Agreed. It seems he's using a gauntlet rudder belonging to the Sanctus Church. Judging by the date written in his journal, he may be arriving there soon. Hyperic seems serious, but also quite sensitive. I think it was the maglet that made him lose touch with reality.
That means
It reminds me of when I believed I should be sacrificed, and that gives me all the more reason to stop him. At any cost.
I must.
So please fill her up. Keep helping me. I draw much from your strength. I can sense Eupha's strong determination and her immense trust in me.
She.
The Oracle Priestess, Eupha, keeper and inheritor of the Summoner's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of her heroism awakens within thee. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
This is something only I am capable of.
Devil Summoner. That's on a whole separate thing.
This is the place.
The place mentioned in the journal so far away. I worry for them and what they might be thinking of doing. It might be difficult to turn this tide, but I truly believe we can help.
This
Quest
one's
start.
important.
Alright.
That's where you want to go.
Well, volcano should be around here, despite it being a volcano. Apparently it's safe.
And right
It's dormant,
there's
probably.
a labyrinth.
Let us hurry there.
We will certainly make our way there.
I see.
This one looks to have a little what's it just here. Oh-ho? Don't tell me. It can't be this simple.
Genius.
Aha! Spot on! Ah, my dear little bundle of joy, how I've been waiting to meet you.
Whoa!
It really was a relic, huh? Haha, and naturally this is where it connects to get to the other. Yes, I suppose that confirms this hypothesis. The hypothesis. Brug!
Eureka!
Inspiration strikes! An absolute corker of an inspiration. Fill her up, it's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
8 of them. Oh yeah? We have picked up quite a few now. You think we're close to finishing it?
No.
Not quite yet. There's 2 left. The old goat's notes mark the full set at 8 pieces. And out of those 2, one is...
Hey.
Say, would you mind joining me on a short jaunt somewhere? Won't take but a moment. Sure, but where? Home. We teleported back to Grand Trad, whereupon Neuras took us to a corner of the city, to the garage of his mansion. It's been a while since we've been here. Hey, this place isn't so much a house as it is a gauntlet runner garage, no? Did you actually sleep here?
What?
Indeed! I slept 8 and woke up next to the old girl. Isn't that the stuff of dreams? Oh, so it was here all along, eh? I knew it. Yes, that's the ticket. Fits right into the rest. Well, how now? I found a relic in my own home. My voice cracked and I said me own home like a Mr. Krabs.
The truth is...
You know, there was an odd little dimple on the last relic. I told you before, didn't I? That back when I was a lad, I found a similar bit of rubbish on my fossil hunts. I realized this relic here, the one from my boyhood, was an exact match for the curious little shape made by the rest. Hence our discreet little scavenger hunt.
That's the ticket!
So I tried seeing if the pieces connect, and whiz bang pow, perfect fit. Ah, it is a heavy burden to bear, being this generation's greatest mine.
Well,
Good thing you held on to it for so long. Indeed, I'd say my younger son deserves a retroactive pat on the back. If I'd not noticed, the relics would have been showing up family member forever. Been quite a while since I was here last. The nostalgia rather gets to a chap. This used to be my whole life. This is where I dreamed of the skies. It's where my dream was born, where I strove for those heights, and where it all came crumbling down.
Rather.
When Hulkenburg dragged me out of my workshop, well, never thought I'd actually find my wings. Coming on this journey with all of you, has changed me for the better. And I'll stick with you to the end, you hear? I'll be counting on you even after this journey ends. Right! Well, suppose I'd better live a long and healthy life then. This battle's just the midpoint, what? It's never a dull moment with you chums. I'm looking forward to more days of adventure. I can feel Neuras' extraordinary trust in me as an ally. Rank 6.
My heart pounding on my soul.
I cut him off. But if there's only one more component, where's the safety mechanism? No, too early to say without actually seeing it first. Shut up back there. In any case, just one more to go. We've come this far, so we've got to finish it now. I know you can do it.
This one's important.
To be 10. Oh, who's there? What? What was that noise? Boom, 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 boom. There's not many folks who live on the street in this part of town. Just the wind, my girl. Just the wind.
Right then.
I'm going to clean up a bit first, grab some things, and go. You two head back to the runner first, eh? I'll be along shortly.
Come on.
Whatever you say. Just make sure to come back before it gets late. I parted ways with Neuras and returned to the group ahead of him.
I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell.
Deserved.
For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
I don't think we're in the clear just yet.
Agreed.
Yep.
All that's changed is that Rodanth is removed from power. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath, yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging mob. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge.
Yep.
Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
Rest assured, I'll forge a path to the throne.
Yes, well said.
Or, goddamn.
We shall reclaim our nation's future together. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've
Fill her
helped
up.
me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
I want to protect you too, Hulkenburg.
Ordinarily, I would recommend a lifetime of knight's training first. But for you, a mere 5 years or so should do. Until then, let me be the one to protect you.
I can sense Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond. And Hulkenburg is complete.
Hulkenburg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I shall safeguard our land and our future.
Okay.
The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
You're welcome. That was cute. I like that. The two of us spent a long time in each other's company, speaking freely and comfortably. Thanks to the strong trust between Hulkenberg and me, the entirety of the knighthood now. Come on now. Oh my god, I did it! Holy hell. That was ridiculous.
Outstanding. What power?
Sweet, merciful Christ. That was rough. We couldn't save Hyperic, I know. Made me think that What happened to Hyperion was a result of his own internal anguish. How long was I on that fight? Recall his way of bringing in new devotees. I only see devotees because of Panic at the Disco, clinging to prayer. Surely it had the potential to drive him to madness. I too had covered my own eyes in the name of faith, but I was able to meet you all and begin walking my own path. Had I resigned myself, I may have ended up like Hyperion.
Because...
Which is all the more reason why that I wanted to help him.
Sure.
Trust compassion reflects you perfectly, Eupha.
No.
I can already hear Denny scolding me for being too soft. But there was no recovering with that Magla. What I can do now to help those believers who were left behind? I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Where am I? Ovi? Where? We explain all that happened to devotees who had regained their senses.
Right.
Oh my, that's terrifying. And you two came to rescue us. There was one tragedy we couldn't prevent. Sanctor Hyperion. His prayers must not have been strong enough. Well, actually, I wanted to speak to all of you about that. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, was that a monster? Oh, I think we should return to town for now. Yes, but I wonder if we have the strength. I'm so tired, even standing up is difficult. The devotees collapsed and fell asleep. Let's bring them to the church in Brawlhaven while they sleep, and they return to the inn ourselves, and then return.
Thank you very much.
You are very welcome.
All right.
Shall we away?
I still want to speak to them all, but it'll have to wait. Now then, shall we get out of here? Yes, I need to get the fuck out of here. Let's return to the entrance. It's time to finish more.
Unbelievable. You've truly fulfilled your task?
Yep.
Your abilities know no bounds. Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible. Incredible.
Thank you. How much imagination? Only 4? That's crazy. I feel like I should give more than that for maxing him out.
Wow, he's really gushing this time. Though I'd say you definitely earned it.
I love her
It
voice.
cannot have been an easy journey, full of meetings and partings, trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life. There must have been many people who have wished, worked,
He has a nice voice
and
too, I'm
given
not gonna lie.
themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much alone. I see. If you have come so far, with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
Where's my reward?
And my reward this time is...
Will you not allow me this moment of indulgence? But I suppose that audacity has served you well. Now then, I'd like to present your next task. But, alas, I have none to give.
Oh.
There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end.
So you remember
There are two
everything?
reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can.
Okay.
As for the other reason,
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
Yeah, I was wondering.
unfortunately,
Oh,
the
damn.
rest of my memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts. Why was I confined here? And where in the world is this place? My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. Could cast a shadow.
Does that mean
over
you're
the
not telling me?
archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
Exactly.
What's that supposed to mean?
This room is not the remains of the Mage Academy. No, it's likely a place the two of you know very well. That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has been connected from the beginning. If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you.
I feel like I had to max him out before the end of the game for something.
Yes. Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale, as an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am. I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive toward it. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live, but I'm glad to have remembered them. Their echoes have given me a new goal, crystal clear. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
Can you give me like more things to give me more XP?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, as am I. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide. But in truth, I think you guided me just as much. It seems he'd like to show his appreciation too.
Hey there, little kitty. I don't remember your name.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad we met.
I'm glad we met too, more. I can feel more deep gratitude and boundless trust.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Keeper and heriter of the Seeker's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Hell yeah, another one maxed out.
Will forever elude our grasp.
Okay. Doesn't seem too crazy.
To heart. Visit me whenever you need to, as always. We have a pivotal battle ahead of us, after all.
Yeah, we do.
I look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits.
A hero king. Again. I'm sure we will. Pretty sure he has some importance later on. If he doesn't literally show up again, I'm gonna be very confused. I don't see a Heismay's urn.
I wondered if you'd notice.
Did you lay your son to rest?
Where's the urn? Did you lay your son to rest?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you.
Aw.
No, he's still with me. But the urn itself I disposed of.
Was that, huh?
It's Ujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I asked the young lady Eupha to craft for me a necklace that I might keep them ever close and safe. Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again.
That is so
mustn't
precious.
turn my eyes from my son's passing.
Oh my god.
Nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach. No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes,
I love you, Heismay. Oh my god.
I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
I'm saying.
You're gonna make me cry.
No need for tears, love.
Bro.
I myself am finally content for once. Thanks to you. We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are
No, come here, Heismay.
A world fit for my son to rest. Lad, my hopes rest with you. And I will see them protected, even
Give me
should
a
it cost
hug.
me my life.
I appreciate that, but I don't want you throwing your life away.
You truly have a kind soul. I only hope we can keep malefactors from taking advantage of it. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know.
Aww.
Your life, your ideals. I will protect them as my own.
I love you too, Dad.
Another toast, then. To us. To my son. And to the children. And their future.
I can feel Heismay's fatherly resolve and his unwavering trust as a friend and an ally.
The aloof hermit, Heismay, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I will never forget how this drink tasted tonight.
Heismay.
You should let me hear some of your stories too, eh? Just every now and then.
Sure,
They
why
need
not?
Be grand tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. These moments we have, however we spend them, to me, they are precious indeed. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. To think of my future and look forward to what awaits.
Is there a single character that I don't like in this game? Hold on, what's that? What was the Dick Rider's name with the purple hair? Not the one that the necromancer guy, the one that me and Junah killed, or he killed himself. The king killed, I guess. I forgot his name. Fuck that guy. But yeah. Oh yeah, thanks for nothing.
What now?
Everyone is at least level 60. I feel better about my life. Ah, it's you. Hard luck, chum. Afraid your remedies just sold out. Ought to check back when the seasons change, eh? That's about when all the peddlers pass through.
Huh?
I can't wait that long, though. Those herbs are the only things that actually do something for the pain. What, you trying to get high? Strike me down. Is that you, Basilio? Oh, hello.
Vinka?
I know those ears. Vinka? You've got to be kidding me. You survived, eh? And got as big as a house. Took the words out my mouth, mate. Look at you, Basilio. You're bleeding massive. Suppose you have to be bigger, though. It's been years since we were kids.
Hey.
By the way, who's this little squirt? Got yourself a crony? What? Nothing like that. Flew up here as a comrade. No, a friend. Don't have to watch what you say anyway. He don't care what tribe you are. Well, that tracks. We got it rough enough, but suppose nobody knows that side of the world better than an elder. The name's Vinka. Good to meet you, eh? Me, Fidelio, and Basilio go way back. He doesn't know, does he?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Pleased to meet you, too.
The truth is,
Vinka was there with us at the Igniter experiment facility back when Dell and I were kids.
oh,
Hell, you even told him about the facility, eh? Must be some friend if you could talk about all that mess. I have to say, though, it's damn good to see you. After you two ran off, the rest of us were praying you'd make it out alive. Some smartass had it in mind to bet on whether you two lived or died. Except everyone bet on you living, so that settled that. Sounds to me like you won that bet. Well, Fidelio's always been as sharp as a blade. Figured as long as they stuck together, they'd have a fair shot. Speaking of which, you were after some of these herbs, yeah? Here, take them. Got to mark our union somehow.
serious?
Huh? I mean, I'm not turning them down, but aren't you gonna need them yourself? What, these? No worries. These would have been my just-in-case supply. Go on. Have them before I change my mind.
Thanks.
Before I got high. Well, sorry for the trouble, but thanks all the same. So, how's Fidelio? Got a tongue as sharp as his wits, but I'd love to have the chat with him all the same. Dell's gone. He died. Right then.
Hey.
Hey, what's wrong? I'm fine. Just slept wrong and got a twinge is all. Always been the only lad I know who could screw up sleeping.
Well then.
Sorry, I want to head home for today. Next time, let's talk more about Fidelio, eh? Aww. Right. You sure you're good there?
Sam.
Shite. If his chest hurting that bad, it's a wonder he sleeps at all. Well, one way or another, we got the herbs. Looked like I owe you and Vinka, fill her up. Oh, I got it. I'll cook something up for you. I know I don't look it, but I'm a hell of a chef, me. I look forward to it.
Right then.
That is surprising that you're a chef. You'd better even put a smile on Dell's face. My cooking did, though we're both partial to Parapa's food anyhow.
Leave it to me.
Done deal. I'll whip you up a real feast. So I hope you're ready. I can sense Basilio's kindness and trust. He's the kindest fucker in this game. It's a wonder how he ever went with fucking Luis.
Hope you're ready.
What is that? Increases his evasion when Basilio is attacked by a beast or human monster. Oh. Cool.
Listen.
Hey, did you hear? They found a clergyman's body over there by the church. His neck was broken, right? It's horrifying. It's bound to be some pagan from out of town. A murder. Nasty business, that. We better get back before we get caught up in anything messy. Bye-bye. 125,000 mag. Ba-na-na-na! Ba-na-na-na-na-na! Good out there, mate. Ah, so it was a relic then. And that makes not 8 now. Righto. He doesn't seem that excited.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, but Neuras seems deflated. Correct, he does. What? This is the last one, right? Well, true, but...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. The truth is, all of the relics we had were stolen.
Why?
Who did it? I'm afraid I have no idea. You were at the garage with me the other day, eh? You must remember, it wasn't locked. No doubt that's when they seized their chance. Then, all the relics we found so far are gone? Do you have any idea who might have taken them? If I had to say, I felt like someone was watching me. So someone might have been watching. Right. Didn't we hear some sound in the garage?
No.
But who would steal relics of all things? What's to gain? Can't imagine any shops would buy them off you. Maybe it was a colleague of yours? Right. Can't rule that out. But if it's a fellow engineer, someone who knows what these relics are, this could get nasty indeed. Though I can't say for certain. If the last piece isn't used for cooling purposes, then it must altogether be. If my inkling is correct, then it is a problem I have to solve myself. As a man of science and a scholar of technology, it must be my solemn duty.
Say.
Fill her up. Galaga, I beg you. Can you find those stolen relics? There's a guardsman I know in Grand Trad who I'd like you to talk to. He's usually on duty out front the recruitment center. If your ultimate mission is to defeat Luis, then mine is to close the case on these relics once and for all. So please, help me solve this.
Got it.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're the only ones I can count on.
A great help.
I really have been blessed with such supportive allies. Perhaps all my failures until now haven't been in vain, eh? I can sense Neuras' heartfelt gratitude as well as his deep trust in me. Almost done with Neuras. Here's a number of plants that we harvested. Oh. How about you give me the opportunity to plant something and it doesn't waste time? Because that is the dumbest mechanic in the game by a margin.
Right then.
Well, I'll leave the guardsmen at your capable hands. Let me know if anything comes of it. I'll be asking around the town's other exits.
This one's important.
I don't believe you when the rank's that high. Something Junah only wants me to see. Is it her? Are we finally gonna talk about her being a child? Hey, fill her up. You there? You're alone, right? Mind your step. Because you're mad tiny? It's adorable. Wait. Close your eyes for a second. You can open your eyes now. Well, you saw that, didn't you? I can explain, but not here. Let's speak in private. Thank you. We're finally getting the answers to what the fuck she is. Well, that was mortifying. Thought I'd die of embarrassment.
Hold on.
I can help, but I feel like I've seen her before. Because last time was me too. My glamours came undone and it was a catastrophe. That's what I truly look like. The entire Nydia tribe disguises themselves. Really? That's how Nydias actually look?
The truth is...
Those things people say about us, some of it's true. We really do conceal our true selves behind beautiful masks, so to speak. We look like small children to you, but we look that way our whole lives. The other tribes would never take our true selves seriously, which is... That is so unfortunate. I would be so upset if I was born into this world and I was a goddamn Nydia. That sucks. Oh my god, that's a Nydia's truth. And it's why we start transforming as soon as we're old enough. Our parents are the only ones who know what we really look like. It's limited, mind you. We can only glamour ourselves to appear as we would as adults, which is also the only way we can lead normal lives.
In other words...
We only need to show members of our own tribes our true selves. So far as you're concerned, you really, really must keep this a secret. Okay? Thank you for telling me. And only me. It's never felt right to me, disguising ourselves. Is being myself really so horrible? Is it so wrong? I hate to be that guy, but in this case, probably. Wait, no. Okay. I worded that wrong. No, it's not. To keep disguising yourselves forever. Never show that to anyone ever again. And maybe that's why my glamours fade when I get terribly upset by something. Like when I saw those Erica flowers.
You know...
Before I was taken in by Rella's family, I was a slave. It was hard, though my memories of it are vague. She was a slave. What I do remember was being tied up in the woods for days on end and as some kind of punishment. I was starving in the cold, and I accepted I would die there. But to keep the faintest hope alive, I sang. I told myself, as long as I can sing, I can survive. I found the will to live in song. I remember the fields of Erica flowers, as far as the eye could see. Beautiful and bitter. The hate of a waking nightmare. That's what the flower girl in Brawlhaven was selling. Terrible memories I thought I'd long buried came bubbling up, and I reverted. You remember? I thought she was trying to disguise herself to keep away from people. I think Murdas must have seen me slip too, and that's why she knows how to threaten me with them. I think what I need to do is go pick some Erica flowers, go back to where I was, tied up, and yet even the thought freezes me in my tracks. That's why I wanted you to see my true self. I'd hate for you to find out later and send me running home in embarrassment. I couldn't bear that. Aww. So your turn to talk. What did you think? I don't... What do I think? About what? What do you mean about what? About the real me. This is really important to me, alright? I wanted your honest opinion. Oh god, this is the worst. But I do feel better now that I thought I would. It's okay for people to discover I have vulnerabilities, isn't it? I am who I am. That's right. And I knew you'd accept me for that. So, thank you. She had a tongue out. I can sense Junah's determination to conquer her emotional scars and her strong faith in me. Hey, what's the next one for you? The ephemeral songstress Junah, keeper and inheritor of the masked dancer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
Wait for me.
The party can now study the what? Persona Master. It has the mask. It has basically Joker's mask there. Nice. If it was just Arsene, that'd have been sick.
Then
Let's head to the Erica Flower Force next time. But if I end up reverting, don't abandon me, okay? Of course not. Why the fuck would I leave you there? I saw Junah off, who seemed to be a little embarrassed still, and went back alone. He's about to get so fucked. All right, never mind. Okay, they're hitting harder than I thought they would. This is going horribly. It's unfortunate. Wait a minute, did she just summon Jack Frost? This is annoying. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, she summons Jack Frost. That's cool. This fucker needs to die already. God damn. I need to lower defense. Well, I have 20 of these now. She won't die. Damn it, he attacked her. Crit. What is happening? About time. Can you get over this thing already? Please, get over the charm already. Bro! Alright, I'm tired of this. Sick of that. Why can't I do this? That did 1,000 damage.
One eternity later.
Finally! Oh my god! That was infuriating.
You better listen up. Don't go getting any
I don't even care anymore, bro. Just get me out. Just get me out.
Good. Tis done.
Oh my god, that boss fight was stupid. Why was he so damn strong for? I should hand over the lost. Yeah, fuck you.
Ah, you got them back.
Yep.
I knew you two could manage it.
Yep. Always good.
Most helpful. Ooh, would have been dire indeed if the thief were the one to complete it.
Dire how?
What do you mean by that?
There's something I've got to tell you two.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
It was nagging at me a bit, you recall? Why were the relics scattered all across the lab?
They power ancient weapons.
You don't think it's just a coincidence?
I suppose it's not impossible. This was, after all, a long time ago. Anyone who might know for sure what happened then is long gone. But no, I don't think it was coincidence. Looks to me like they were deliberately scattered about for a reason. You see, in the course of my tinkering, I worked out that these relics could still function as components to a greater device. The trigger mechanism is a bit like magic igniters, but without a doubt, it's something different altogether. Something utterly transcending modern technology. Based on the few clues
What's that?
and my own technical knowledge, I can only conclude
There's gonna be something stupid.
weapon of
Oh, whoa, whoa, never mind.
destruction, capable of destroying the world as we know it.
a weapon?
Like the king's
Well, that was
magic
sort
or
of right.
Neuras' magic. No, perhaps something even greater. It's a power that could end an entire civilization.
Oh,
This little thing.
okay.
All that. Why even make something so?
Who knows? No way now of telling the creator's motives. But
Those stones right there have enough power to wipe out a continent.
Once you're struck with a grand enough idea, you can't help but bring it to life. As a technician, no doubt they only thought to prove their hypothesis, no matter the danger involved. Only once it became real, they saw the horror in what they'd created. And so this was their effort to bury it, scattering it in pieces across Ukrainian leagues. Hard to say if they plan to put it back together someday, or if they just couldn't bring themselves to destroy the fruit of their labors. Say, oh boy, what do you suppose we should do with this?
Let's put him back.
Let's put the pieces back where we found them.
I suppose that's one way to deal with it. But there may be enterprising hunters who'll collect them all again, just like we did. No. I'm grateful.
Are you gonna destroy it?
All the pieces for me, but I've got to destroy it myself before it falls into anyone else's hands. I hope you can understand.
That's fine.
But how are you going to destroy it?
Couldn't be simpler, really. If we're not putting it together, you've just got to crush the central component. If I'd found this as a younger man, it wouldn't even have crossed my mind to break it. After traveling with you all, and getting to keep working on the runner, it's all been a sharp reminder of why I became an engineer. Technology's not a selfish pursuit. It's something you use to make other people's lives better, happier. That's how I managed to make this gauntlet runner fly. So thank you.
You've plenty more in store.
Well, your best work's still ahead of you, right?
You really do understand me. Yes, a proper genius can't bally well rest on his laurels, can he? So, in that vein, let me pledge my support anew, what? As genius, inventor, and architect of the people's joys.
I can sense Neuras' determination as a researcher and his unwavering trust in me. Okay, so it went from gunner to sniper.
The free-hearted engineer.
What's the third? What would the third one be?
Of the gunner's virtues.
Shotgunner. Pistoler. I don't fucking know.
Bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new
Railgunner
awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
And what is it?
If we can build
Dragoon! That makes sense. I've unlocked all but 3, it looks like. No, 4. 5. I've unlocked all but 5.
Under the circumstances, we've got to learn to take inspiration.
It's a shame I think his fucking things suck. I don't want to use any of them ever.
Pining over brilliance of the past. Plenty of modern inventions took design inspiration from this sort of relic too. We'll need to work out how to make them safer to operate. Right. Splendid. I'm feeling positively activated now. Let's have a proper think for the rest of today. Work out some exciting new concepts together.
Looking forward to it, Neuras.
And while we're at it, would you mind hanging around to watch me break this old thing?
Sure. He destroyed them, we returned to town. Neuras complete.